Good morning. Happy Saturday. How's everybody doing? We're going to chat this morning, and we're going to chat about health and eating and just the things that I've learned. I'm not a doctor by any means, but I'm an expert at Nikki and this body. And my hair's looking crazy. And what happens when I eat stuff. And also observing others, right? Observing lifestyles and excuse me, now how things are turning out. So go get yourself some coffee, some tea, whatever you drink. If you don't have some, I got my handy dandy M&M's cup. I would suggest, pause on my phone. I would suggest that you put this video on pause and go grab something, just so we can chat for a second. And let me just share some experience and some truth with you. So now that you're back, for those of you who listened and hit pause on this video, I want to talk about just a few things. So I think for the most part, I thought I was healthy, right? Especially early in life. I was athletic, I played sports, I was always running around, moving my body, eating crap. But that's what you do when you're younger. And then as you get older, you move less, so you move differently. So I'd go to the gym, I would work out. I'd eat fairly healthy, but I loved sweets, loved candy. I love bread. I love, not really a pasta eater, only because I don't like creamy sauces. But I loved pastries and cookies and cakes and all that stuff. So as time goes on and you get older, you start to pack on weight little by little. You don't really notice it because it's not that big a deal. And then you're like, oh, I don't fit this size 6 anymore. I'm in an 8. Oh, then I'm in a 10. And then I hit menopause, right? And I'm in a 12. And you're like, whoa, what is happening? You go to the doctor and they're like, oh, your blood pressure is a little bit high. We need to watch that. Or your cholesterol is a little bit high. We need to watch that. And you're like, what? I haven't been doing anything different. Exactly. I haven't been doing anything different. So back when I was maybe 48, I think, I started experiencing perimenopause. And I had a hot flash for the first time. And I thought I was dying. I'm telling you, I was just like, I had anxiety for the very first time in my life. I was never a person to really panic about stuff or get so overly stressed and worried. I think because the way I grew up, you had to adapt to change growing up with Regina Anderson. Hurley Leathers, as her last name is now, because things would change quickly. If she didn't like an apartment, we left. If she didn't like a house anymore, we left. You came home from school and you was in a different place, and that's just what it was, and you figured it out. So I've been able to deal with stress pretty well for most of my life. So when I experienced this panic attack, and then all of a sudden I bust out in this sweat, I was like, what in the world is happening? I felt like someone was microwaving me from the inside out, and it was not fun. And then I would sweat and I would feel less than fresh. So then I'd have to take a shower. And for the first year, it was just horrendous. Obviously, I knew what it was by that time. And I was just like, okay, what in the world? And then the only thing that my doctor could recommend was hormone therapy, hormone replacement therapy. Well, this is just me, right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do for your body. But for me, that was not an option, because 10, 12 years later, I was reading on Harvard Medical School Journal that the doctors that were prescribing hormone replacement therapy were now treating those very same patients for breast cancer, cervical cancer, because hormones aren't meant to be replaced, right? And so then they were taking them off and now treating them for these horrendous diseases. And then this one doctor, and you can Google this stuff, somebody asked him, why would you give that to your patient? And he said, well, it relieves their symptoms. It relieved their symptoms at the time. And isn't that so like us, right? We want to take the easy pill just in life. If it relieves the symptoms, we're good, instead of going to the root cause. So anyways, that started my health journey, which I'm still on and I'm still battling. But I started to realize just in this last year and a half, almost 2 years, that there's several maybe 4 or 5 staples that I'm now starting to actually do consistently that are making such a difference in my life. And the first thing was sugar. I have got to cut out sugar, the extra sugar. Now I have creamer in my coffee this morning, but normally I would have creamer, I would have a croissant, or I would have a bagel. I love bagels. Or I would have apple turnover with my coffee, which is so much sugar first thing in the morning. And what happens is it spikes your insulin and your body responds, right? You spike insulin, cortisol is released, fat is stored in your belly. It's just, yeah, that's how diabetes is formed. It's just a hot mess. So now I don't even eat breakfast, right? I incorporated intermittent fasting, and I started with 12 hours of eating and then 12 hours of not eating, right? Just water, black coffee, or unsweet tea for 12 hours to actually give my body a chance to digest food and rest and start to heal itself. So my goal is 18 to 20 hours fasted, but right now I'm on 16 because I came all the way back. I did 12 hours and I did 14 hours. Now I'm back to the 16 hours right now. That's my average. And nothing is 100%, right? My goal is if I can get it done 80% of the time, I'm good. So the first thing is sugar and carbs, guys. We have got to control what we put in our mouth. And just, for your own sake of wisdom and knowledge, go in your cabinet and grab whatever it is you usually eat for breakfast. If it doesn't come out of the refrigerator, first of all, that's probably an issue because eggs are not bad for you. The whole entire egg is not bad for you. That's a lie. Meat is not bad for you. That's a lie. It's just not true. We've got to start doing our research. But look at the package, whether it's a bagel or whatever it is that you're eating. Look at the ingredients and just look and see what we're putting in our body. Because what happens is, you don't eat it today and then you feel sick tomorrow. No, you eat it today and the next day and the next day. And then in 10, 12, 15 years, you start to develop inflammation. Your joints start to hurt. We call it old age. You have back problems. You have brain fog. You start gaining weight. Your skin starts losing its elasticity. Of course, a lot of that is natural aging, but we are aging way before we should on the inside than we should be. So let's just start with that, right? Think about what you're putting in your mouth and how often. Okay, let's just start with a 12-hour eating window and not eating. Say, okay, tonight you're going to go out with friends, you're going to eat, you're going to get home 9:30. Last thing you ate or had a drink is 9:30. Don't eat again until tomorrow at 9:30. Have black coffee, have unsweet tea, have water. Just try it for a week. Just give yourself 12 hours. Do that for a week, and then the next week continue that 12 hours, and then say, okay, you know what, while I am eating in my eating window, I'm going to stop eating that cake for a week. I'm going to stop eating the dessert. I'm going to give myself a break. I'm going to try to bring my sugar level down. I'm trying to bring my carbs down a little bit and get this thing under control, and just see how you feel. See what your body is telling you. Some of you may go in shock because if you were like me, I was eating carbs breakfast, lunch, and dinner because that's what we did, right? You had a meat, you had a vegetable, and you had a starch, or potatoes, or rice. I love rice. I can eat a bowl of rice with salt and pepper and butter and be just as happy. But my body is not happy. There's no nutrition. It's all starch. There's an insulin spike. There's a whole science behind this. And I've been reading all kinds of books. I'm reading Fast, Feast, Repeat. I'm following, what's the guy's name? Look, he's on my podcast right now. I forget his name. Anyways, it's called Intermittent Fasting and Treating Diabetes and Cancer. And Jason Fung, that's his name. I'm going to show you his picture right there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to link his podcast in these notes. But let's just start educating ourselves, right? And stop listening to Procter & Gamble. And stop listening to the people that make the cookies and the candies because they want you to buy them. It's all a marketing scheme. We've got to be mindful of what we put in our bodies. One, because I want to live a healthy life. I am a true believer that Jesus alone knows the day that we're going home. He knows the day that he is calling us to our mansions in heaven. But I believe that we are fully in control of our life in between that, as far as our lifestyle, the quality of our life, right? I don't want to just say the Lord's going to call me home at 86, right? I don't want to be laying in the bed unhealthy, unable to be with my family until I'm 86. I want to be vibrant and healthy until I'm 86. So that in between time, birth and the time we go home to be with Jesus, if I take care of this vessel, my quality of life is going to be better. And that means things are going to have to change. I can't eat what I ate when I was 20 and 30. Right now, I can't even eat what I ate when I was 40, because what I realize is when I minimize the sugar and I up my healthy fat like avocado, olive oil, bacon. I love bacon. I eat bacon all the time. I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have heart disease. We eat steak. We eat steak all the time. I would drop a roast in the crock pot in a minute. Before work, everyone comes home. I leave my home office. Dinner is ready. We've got to do our research, guys. But anyways, what I realized for myself, when I lessen the sugar and I lessen the carbs, I feel better. And so I'm on day, let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the first time I've been so strict that the only sugar I have is in my coffee. It's almond creamer. And I don't even do that until I open my fasting window. Before my fasting window is open, on my eating window is open, I'll have unsweet tea. I'll have black coffee. I have to have it cold though. I've really tried black coffee hot. So I like it cold. I'll go to the gym and then I'll go to Panera. I'll get an iced coffee with nothing in it. I'll sip on that until my eating window opens. And then I'll have 3 eggs, some bacon, and avocado. And I am good for hours. So let's just start listening to our body. So first thing is, let's just cut out the sugar. Let's just be mindful, right? Don't go extreme. I don't do good with extreme. You know, I told you before, I'm a perfectionist. I'll print out a spreadsheet like, you're going to work out. You're not going to eat this, blah, blah. By day 4, I'm mad at everybody and it ain't working. So small steps, right? Increase 1%. If you get better 1% each day, look where you're going to be in 100 days, right? 3 months, 3.5 months. So just say for today, right? Don't say, I'm going to start on Monday. Start today. You don't even know if you're going to be here on Monday. Okay, you don't know what's happening on Monday. Today's Saturday. Do it. I am going to cut down eating crap just for today. I'm not going to eat that cake. I'm going to grab a piece of fruit. I'm going to drink more water than normal, right? Cut down the sugar and carbs. Just bring it down. Give yourself a 12-hour eating window. When you eat last that night, count 12 hours and don't eat again till that next day. Just try it. So that's 2. Increase your water. Just grab some water. If you're a soda drinker or a juice drinker, juice is not good for you. Juice, all it does is extract all the sugar out of the fruit and you throw away all the fiber. If you're going to have an orange juice, eat an orange, because at least you have the fiber with the orange that will help keep your insulin down. Be mindful of what we're eating, guys. Let's just think about how we feel, right? Our brain fog, clarity of thought, energy. If you need coffee to keep pushing you through like I did for years, and realize that I'm not helping my body. Your microbiome in your stomach gets all jacked up. If you've taken antibiotics, oh my gosh, they're the most horriblest thing for our bodies. It kills all the healthy bugs in your body. Yes, we all have bugs in our body. Watch the videos that I'm going to post down there. Because like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I can't regurgitate all of this information. But it's important that we please pay attention to what you're eating. I'm seeing my parents, my friends, people around me where our lifestyle is catching up with us, guys. It's not just old age. It's our lifestyle, what we put in this right here. Increase your water. Lower your carbs and your sugar. Just small incremental steps. Give yourself at least 12 hours of not eating. Just do water, black coffee, unsweet tea. 12 hours. It's going to be fine. Just do it. And then move your body. Go for a walk. Just go for a walk. That's number 4. Just, you don't have to join the gym and be like Shira. You don't. Go for a walk. Walk around your house if it's raining. Whatever it is that you want to do, put on your headphones. Listen to the videos that I'm about to post under here. Listen to a podcast. Go for a walk. Move your body. And number 5, this is so important. Have some quiet time in your life. This is what I'm learning. I feel like for years I've been on the train of go-getting. Go after the next thing. Do the next thing. What's the next biggest challenge? What's the next, you attain this goal. What's the next one? What's the next one? What's the plan? What's your 3-year goal? What's your 5-year goal? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, because it has helped me in life. I have gotten to where the Lord has directed me with that mentality that I can and I will. In Jesus' name, he's going to help me. All those good things. But what I was missing for years is quietness in my life. Quietness. 5, 10, 15 minutes. Go somewhere in your house. Maybe it's your car. Maybe it's on your walk, and just shut everything down. Turn off the TV. Turn off your phone. Don't panic. No one's going to die. And this is the thing. People are like, oh, what if so-and-so calls me? What if they do call you? What can you do? Seriously, if turning off your phone for 30 minutes is going to end someone's life, there is something wrong in the universe. We're all important to everybody or somebody in our life. I get it. But not being available for a few minutes a day, you're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Turn off your TV. Turn off your phone. Have some quiet time. Relax your mind, relax your body, and it helps de-stress. It brings your insulin down, it brings your cortisol down, which are hormones, and we need both of them, but we need to regulate them and just relax. I have this beautiful backyard. Praise the Lord. My husband is an absolutely wonderful provider. God has done miracles in our lives. He has afforded for us to live in this beautiful home or on a lake, and I would just go sit out there sometimes. And I'll just sit and do nothing. Just be with myself and the Lord and just sit. So water, cut down the carbs and the sugar, just small things, right? Give yourself a 12-hour eating window. Stop eating for 12 hours. Exercise, move your body. You don't have to join the gym. You don't have to do whatever it is that people are doing. Take a walk around your neighborhood. And then 5, have some quiet time. Now this video is going a little bit longer, but I'm just so concerned with the way everyone is living, myself first. And I know if we start incorporating these small steps consistently and make it small, don't make this big old announcement, I'm going to stop eating sugar and do all these things, because it don't work. And then your kids be looking at you like, Miss Nicole, why are you eating that Twix? Which I don't even eat Twix. Why are you eating that whatever? You're not supposed to be eating it. You don't have to tell no one. Just do it and watch. And one thing I can say, I watched this one video that started all this off, and I forget his name because I follow so many people. I'm going to put it down there also. He said, what happens to your body when you stop eating sugar for 10 days? And the first thing it said is it slims out your face. What woman doesn't want a slim face? That's me. I'm doing it. So that's what I'm trying for 10 days. Now, of course, I modified it. That's not a word. I modified it by putting creamer in my sugar. It's early. By putting creamer with sugar in my coffee this morning. And I'm still doing the 10 days. I'm not eating bread. I'm not eating carbs. I'm not grabbing that candy. We have delicious candy in my family. The kids are home. We all like the same candy. But anyways, do it. I'm going to link the video down there. There's going to be several links because, guys, we're starting this journey. Let's do it together. The goal is 1%. We're going to do 1% better each day. So today, don't eat the donut. Don't eat the whatever. Drink a glass of water instead of your soda or whatever your juice is. Just do it. 12-hour fasting window. Pick one and just add to it each day, okay? Let's do this together. Happy Saturday. My brother and his family are coming in today. I'm so excited. I'm going to go run around and put a little beach bag together. Ari, my niece, she's bringing her best friend. My little nephew, Nico. Oh, he's so stinking cute. He's so edible. And my brother Nicholas, his beautiful wife Claudia are coming. They're staying at the beach houses in Virginia Beach. So anyways, going to run around and do that. Going to run some errands for my mom. And then I'm just going to keep it moving. But I see the sun is coming up. I hope it doesn't rain today, Lord. Please don't let it rain. But I love you guys. 1% is the goal, okay? Don't make these big old extreme changes because it doesn't work our lives. We are busy. We do things. I don't believe any of my followers are lazy people because we're go-getters and we got to go do the next thing. But let's go after some good health. Let's be conscious of what goes in this mouth. I love you. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'm going to post before church or after church. Church is good. And so I'm thinking that my message will be a whole lot better after church. So it's probably what I'll do. But have a great day. Happy Saturday. Bye-bye.